Have you ever found yourself wondering why certain things in your life seem to happen so synchronously? It's almost like the universe is trying to send you a message, but you don't always know how to interpret it. What if I told you there's an ancient wisdom hidden in the phrase "as above, so below" that can help unlock these mysteries and transform your perception of the world? That's right, a wisdom that few know about, but that has the power to revolutionize your life and your understanding of spirituality, mysticism, and synchronicity. In this video, we'll dive into how this Hermetic principle, deeply rooted in the Emerald Tablet, reveals the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. Get ready to discover how cosmic patterns reflect in our daily lives, how synchronicity can be a powerful guide for your spiritual awakening, and how applying these ideas can lead to true spiritual transformation. Stick with me and embark on this fascinating journey of inner wisdom and divine connection. The phrase, "as above, so below," is one of the pillars of Hermetic tradition, deeply embedded in the Emerald Tablet. This ancient principle highlights the interconnectedness of all things in the universe, reflecting the harmony between the macrocosm and the microcosm. It's fascinating to think that everything in the cosmos, from the movements of the stars to the complexities of human spiritual awakening, follows similar patterns. This interconnectedness isn't just an abstract theory but a tangible truth we can observe in our daily lives. For instance, when we notice synchronicities, those magical moments where seemingly unrelated events align meaningfully, we're witnessing this principle in action. Who hasn't randomly bumped into a friend right after thinking about them, feeling a divine connection in that encounter? As we delve deeper into this inner wisdom, we can use tools like creative visualization to align our inner states with desired outcomes. For example, if you're seeking prosperity, visualize yourself receiving a raise or finding new business opportunities. Keep this image alive in your mind daily and watch as events begin to align to make it a reality. This is the inner power manifesting spiritual transformation, guided by the principle of "as above, so below." In the realm of spirituality, understanding this principle helps us see that our journey isn't isolated but interconnected with the larger universe. What happens within us, in terms of energetic purification and spiritual growth, is reflected in the external world. Thus, we leave space open to explore how these patterns manifest in both the microcosm and the macrocosm. The relationship between the macrocosm and the microcosm is one of the most fascinating concepts in spirituality and mysticism. Patterns we observe in the vast expanses of the universe resonate in the minutiae of the subatomic world. This harmony between different levels of reality shows us that the large and the small are intrinsically connected. Thus, the stars in the sky and the atoms in our bodies follow similar rhythms, reflecting the inner wisdom that permeates all existence. For example, think of fractals, geometric patterns repeated at different scales. These patterns appear both in distant galaxies and in the leaves of a fern. This phenomenon is a tangible expression of the Hermetic principle, where the whole and its parts are in constant correspondence. Each leaf, with its unique structure, mirrors the vastness of the cosmos, demonstrating the synchronicity that governs our reality. In spiritual practice, we can apply this understanding to promote spiritual transformation and awakening. By meditating on our connection with the universe, we can feel this synchronicity within ourselves, harmonizing our thoughts and actions with the natural cycles of the cosmos. This allows us to access deep inner power, aligning ourselves with universal energy. Understanding the correspondence between the macrocosm and the microcosm also helps us see that our actions, no matter how small, significantly impact the whole. When we work on energetic purification and developing collective consciousness, we're contributing to universal harmony. Let's explore how this interconnectedness manifests in psychology and synchronicity. Synchronicity, a concept introduced by Carl Jung, reveals the interconnectedness between our internal states and external experiences. These significant events, which seem to coincide almost magically, are an expression of the principle, "as above, so below." They show us that there is a deep link between our inner world and the universe around us. When we're attentive, these coincidences can be seen as signs or guides, pointing the way to our spiritual awakening. For example, imagine you're thinking about starting a new project and suddenly meet someone who offers exactly the support you need. This isn't just a coincidence, but a manifestation of the inner power and divine connection we all possess. These synchronicities remind us that we're in constant dialogue with the universe, and that our intentions can shape reality in mysterious and powerful ways. The practice of creative visualization, for instance, uses the mind to influence external events. By visualizing clear and positive goals like landing your dream job or finding an ideal partner, you align your inner energy with the universe's flow. For example, if you desire a new career opportunity, daily imagine yourself in a successful interview and receiving a job offer. Over time, you may notice significant coincidences, like meeting people in the field or receiving unexpected job information. In our spiritual journeys, recognizing and honoring these synchronicities helps us develop deeper inner wisdom. Being open to these experiences strengthens our connection to collective consciousness and guides us toward greater harmony and fulfillment. Now let's see how spiritual traditions emphasize this unity of all existence, and how practices like meditation can deepen our understanding of this interconnectedness. Spiritual traditions around the world share a common thread: the emphasis on the unity of all existence. This understanding isn't just an abstract belief, but a tangible experience we can feel and live. The practice of meditation, for example, is a powerful tool for deepening our awareness of this connection. When we meditate, we connect with our inner wisdom and perceive the divine presence in all things. During meditation, we might experience the feeling of being connected to something greater than ourselves. This divine connection reminds us that we are not alone in our spiritual journeys. The sense of unity and synchronicity we feel during these moments of inner silence can profoundly transform our lives, promoting energetic purification and spiritual transformation. It's in this state of quietude that we find our true inner power. Spiritual practices also teach us to see the manifestation of the divine in the small things of everyday life. By developing an attitude of gratitude and presence, we can notice synchronicity in simple actions, like a stranger's smile or the beauty of a sunset. These experiences connect us to collective consciousness, strengthening our sense of belonging and purpose. Additionally, spiritual interconnection invites us to see humanity as one big family. When we recognize that we are all part of a greater whole, our compassion and empathy expand. This motivates us to act in ways that benefit not only ourselves but others as well. Thus, we reach an understanding of the principle of polarity, which highlights the interconnection of opposites in our spiritual journey. The principle of polarity teaches us that everything in the universe has two sides, and these opposites are interdependent. Light and darkness, joy and sorrow, are polarities that not only coexist but also complement each other. This understanding helps us see that the challenges and difficulties we face are just as essential as moments of happiness and success. Just as we can't appreciate light without knowing darkness, our spiritual journey is enriched by a diversity of experiences. A practical example of this is the cycle of seasons. Winter, with its cold and darkness, prepares the ground for spring, where life rebirths and flourishes. Similarly, in our lives, periods of introspection and challenges often precede significant moments of growth and manifestation. When facing difficulties, we can visualize the light that will eventually follow the darkness, like the arrival of spring after a harsh winter. This helps us maintain a positive perspective and align our thoughts with our deepest desires. This wisdom can be applied in our daily lives through the practice of creative visualization and meditation. When we face difficulties, we can visualize the light that will eventually follow the darkness. This helps us maintain a positive perspective and align our thoughts with our deepest desires. The inner power we cultivate during these moments of visualization can manifest in significant external changes. Moreover, the principle of polarity teaches us about the importance of balance. In our spiritual practices, it's essential to find a balance between activity and rest, between giving and receiving. This harmony allows us to live more fully and authentically, in tune with inner wisdom and collective consciousness. Now let's explore how natural patterns reflect this universal order. demonstrating the correspondence between visible and invisible realms. Nature is full of patterns that reflect the greater universal order, demonstrating the correspondence between visible and invisible realms. Patterns found in ferns, snowflakes, and seashells are wonderful examples of this harmony. These repetitive patterns are not only beautiful but also reveal the underlying structure of the cosmos, reminding us of the synchronicity that governs all existence. For example, fractals, which are self-similar geometric patterns, can be observed both in the structure of galaxies and in the veins of a leaf. This repetition at different scales shows us that a divine connection permeates all things, from the macrocosm to the microcosm. When we look at nature, we are invited to reflect on the depth of this interconnectedness and the inner wisdom it reveals to us. In spirituality, we can use these natural patterns as metaphors for our own spiritual growth. Just as a tree needs deep roots to support its growth, we also need a solid foundation of spiritual practices, like meditation and energetic purification, to fully bloom. These practices help us align our inner power with the natural flow of the universe. Observing natural patterns can also inspire us to live more consciously and harmoniously. Understanding that everything in nature is interconnected, we can apply this wisdom to our lives, cultivating greater collective consciousness. This encourages us to act in ways that respect and protect the environment, recognizing that our actions have a profound impact on the whole. With this, we move forward to discuss how to apply the principles of correspondence in personal growth and manifesting our desires. Applying the principles of correspondence in personal growth is a powerful practice that can profoundly transform our lives. By recognizing the synchronicity between our inner states and external manifestations, we can use tools like meditation and creative visualization to monitor and influence our desires and goals. This practice allows us to align our energy with what we want to manifest, creating a clear path for the realization of our dreams. Imagine, for instance, someone who wants to improve their physical health. Using creative visualization, this person can imagine themselves vibrant and healthy, engaging in activities that promote well-being. Daily meditation helps maintain focus and calm, purifying the mind of negative thoughts and strengthening inner power. Over time, this continuous practice can lead to tangible changes like adopting healthier eating habits and exercising regularly. Keeping a journal of synchronicities, noting significant events and reflecting on them, can help you develop sharper inner wisdom and see how these synchronicities guide your personal growth. Another important aspect of personal growth is paying attention to the synchronicities that appear in our lives. These signs can be disguised opportunities, offering valuable directions and insights. For example, when considering a career change, you might start noticing seemingly casual encounters with people in the desired field, or find articles and books that speak precisely to what you're thinking about. These signs aren't coincidences but reflections of spiritual interconnectedness and the principle as above, so below in action. To cultivate this awareness, it's essential to keep a journal of synchronicities, noting significant events and reflecting on them. This simple practice can help you develop sharper inner wisdom, making it easier to navigate the process of spiritual transformation. Now let's explore how our inner states shape our external world, and how internal changes can manifest powerfully in our daily reality. Our internal states profoundly impact how we perceive and experience the external world. Thoughts, feelings, and spiritual health shape our reality in often subtle but powerful ways. When we cultivate a positive mindset aligned with our desires, we begin to see these desires manifest in our daily lives. This interconnectedness is a clear expression of the principle, as above, so below, showing that what happens inside us is reflected externally. Imagine you're looking to improve your personal relationships. Start by working on yourself, cultivating feelings of love, gratitude, and compassion. Meditation and creative visualization can be powerful tools here. Visualize positive interactions, feel the emotion of harmonious connections, and watch how these internal changes begin to influence your real-life relationships. Small acts of kindness and open communication, born from these new internal states, can transform your daily interactions. Energetic purification also plays a crucial role in this process. By clearing negative energies and emotional blockages, we make room for new experiences and positive transformations. Practices like meditation, using crystals, and attuning to nature can help purify our energy, promoting a state of well-being that reflects in the world around us. The synchronicity between our purified internal states and external opportunities becomes more evident and frequent. Inner wisdom tells us that to change our external reality, we must first look within. Transforming thoughts and emotions is a continuous process, but immensely rewarding. By aligning our internal states with our intentions and desires, we attract circumstances and events that reflect this new vibration. It's a harmonious dance between the internal and external, where every step we take within ourselves reverberates in the universe, creating a cycle of manifestation and spiritual growth. Now that you understand the depth of the principle, as above, so below, and how it reveals the interconnectedness of all things, how about applying this knowledge to your life? Imagine the power of transforming your internal states to see positive changes manifest externally. Start noticing the synchronicities around you. Use creative visualization to achieve your goals, and dive into meditation to connect with your inner wisdom and inner power. What are you waiting for to start this spiritual transformation? What synchronicities have you already observed in your life? How can you better align your internal states with your desires and intentions? Leave your answers in the comments below and share your experiences. And don't forget, to keep learning about spirituality, mysticism, and much more, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss any new content that can help you with spiritual awakening and transforming your life.